this is Monica Morgan again, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to start a new series called Sobriety Card Saturday. It's a new thing. I hope you enjoy it. We're going to talk about one day at a time today. So this is my first card idea. It's going to be all white. I've got a white base. I cut out a bunch of the flowers and decorations that came with the kit. I'm going to add a gold sentiment, and then I'm going to use two of my cutting dies, and I thought I'd show you how I store them just real quick. I need a circle. I just have them in this 3-ring binder. That's probably the right size. And then a triangle. I just have the basics. I have another binder that is flowers and cats and tags and leaves and all kinds of stuff. So this way they work, and I don't need any magnet paper. I do tape these bags down to the board though. You know, they don't come up. They're just food baggies. And this is chipboard. This piece right here. See that? So that's how I do that. Oh, I needed to get one more circle. Okay, I'm back finally. And then I might use something out of here. These are my own tags. Okay? So, but this is really where the fun begins. And I gotta get my glasses. I have about 17 different pairs of glasses. Okay, I'm back again. I live in a tiny little casita. I can vacuum the whole house without unplugging the vacuum cleaner, and I'm not kidding. Alright, I have this purple on here just so you can kind of see what I'm working with. So I can see what I'm working with too. Okay, so my idea is to do kind of this is for the AA symbol. The Alcoholics Anonymous symbol is a circle and a triangle. And if you're new, you might not know that I make my cards for people in recovery. So there's always that twist on it. So I'm trying to be very clear as to what's mine and what is Spellbinder's originally. So these are all mine, these shapes. All these frilly things are Spellbinder's. The card is Spellbinder's. That's why I cut this out. This is my panel. And this is not from the Spellbinders kit, but this came from Spellbinders in their mystery box that I bought from them. And it's beautiful. So I can't quite tell you if you can get that or not, but I'm going to cut that down to fit right on top of that. So my math is not the best, but I always know that 5.5 by 4 1/4 is the card size, because that's an 8.5 by 11 cut in half, right? 8.5, 8 goes down to 8.5 goes down to 4 1/4, and 11 goes down to 5.5. So then you subtract a 1/2 inch off of that. So off of the 5.5 inch mark, you go down to 5 instead of 5.5. And off of the 4 1/4, you go down to 375. That will fit perfectly inside here. This is double-sided tape. I could have used Spellbinders. I didn't even think about it. I get this at the Dollar Tree. Big old roll for $1. $1. Have any of you ever heard of Lisa Koshy? Oh my gosh, she's so funny. I have to put a link in the description for her. They're old. She goes to the dollar store and does a little skit, and got, like, I'm not kidding, 18 million views or something like that. And you'll see why. I'll put a link. Let's see how this came out. Dun 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 dun! To the circle, and then the circle I'm gonna raise up. Cut these up. So when I started my YouTube channel, I really don't quite remember why exactly I started. I have a lot of different reasons. I wanted to, but it doesn't matter. So I have two things going on. I have my design work, which is I'm a graphic artist. I do freelance work, but I'm really not taking on any more work right at the moment. And I've got two coloring books on Amazon that I've colored. Not colored. I've got 2 books on Amazon that I've illustrated that are adult coloring books that are sobriety related. And then a word search book and a trivia book. And I really need to make another book because those are starting to pay off. Really, they are. So I'm going to put a couple of these underneath here. As you probably can figure out, the reason that I make cards for people in sobriety is that I'm a recovered alcoholic, however you want to phrase it. I haven't had a drink in over 9 years. 8 years. I've got 9 years coming up. I know, it's a crazy combination, card making and alcoholism. So what I thought I would do, since a lot of my cards have a slogan and like one day at a time, or this too shall pass, or first things first, on the inside of my cards, I thought I would discuss how I took it, see if that makes sense for you. Because when I first got sober, well, I got sober twice. I got sober when I was 23 and a baby. And I had a real hard time thinking, God, for the rest of my life, I can't drink. I'm only 23. Am I really an alcoholic? I'm looking for my dotting tool. I just had it out. There it is. It might not be big enough, but let's see if this works. Silicone nuts. So yeah, I had signs of alcoholism right out the gate, man. I was young. I was an Air Force brat. So in my early sobrieties, back to the slogan of the day, one day at a time, it was helpful. In the beginning, it's hard to stay sober. You have all these things coming your way. And for me, I went to Alcoholics Anonymous. That doesn't mean that's the answer for everybody. And I don't go anymore. But that's not the way a lot of people do it. A lot of people go for life. They'll stay and they'll help other people. And it's a pretty cool concept, actually. But anyway, to take things one day at a time really helps. You just, it's pretty simple. Like you have a big list, a bunch. You have to clean the whole house. You do it one room at a time. Can you imagine being 23 years old and realizing you have a problem with alcohol? Like, who wants to have that happen to them? It's the craziest thing too. If you're not an alcoholic, it's really hard to understand. So, kind of a side benefit of this channel was that I'm going to be able to share what I know with people that normally wouldn't have a way to hear about it. So almost everybody has somebody in their life that's affected by alcoholism or drug addiction. Once you get sober and you start clearing your mind and you start thinking clearly and dealing with life like an adult, you realize that the person that was with you, your spouse, is just as sick as you were for staying with you. I'm half kidding. There's a organization called Al-Anon that helps spouses of alcoholics and family members. Like if you have a son or a daughter or a husband or wife. I've never been to one of their meetings, but I have some friends in Alcoholics Anonymous that go to both AA and Al-Anon. They call themselves double winners. I make all of these myself. I don't know any stamp company that makes a stamp set that says from your sponsor. But if you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them. This is coming out so cute. So, oh, that's too cute. Just too cute. Cute, 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 cute.